Hello and welcome to News Across Nigeria. I'm Joke Rogers. Coming up on the program. Angry secondary school students protests alleged killing of their colleague by a son of a top politician in Lafia, Nasarawa State. A middle-aged man jumps off 3rd Mainland Bridge in Lagos State. And the Kwara State government flags off construction of 5,000 houses across the state for those who cannot afford a home. The students of Government Science Secondary School Lafia, Nasarawa State have taken to the streets to protest against the alleged killing of their colleague by a son of a top politician. The students swarmed the streets carrying leaves and placards with inscriptions demanding for justice. It took the intervention of police officers, officers of the Nigerian Civil Defense Corps and teachers from the school to calm them down. Students of the government secondary school swarming the streets of Lafia, the Nasarawa state capital. They are protesting against the alleged killing of a junior secondary school 2 student, Ovie Amos. According to them, Ovie went out of the school premises to charge his flashlight as a result of power outage when he was hit by a car allegedly belonging to one of the sons of a top politician in the state.
The students were rushing to their prep and they were asked to bring torchlight. So the student didn't have battery, but he had a torchlight. So he had to go out because the cafeteria in the school didn't open. So he had to go out and get the battery. And so when on his way out of the school, there was a main road, and so the car hit him and he died instantly there.
The Nigeria Police, Civil Defense Corps and the state government as well as the school management are trying to calm the angry students. After frayed nerves were a little calm, the students returned to the school premises. The state government promises to bring the perpetrator to justice.
I want to express my profound dismay and sadness over what happened yesterday. It is unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. The government of Nasarawa State has already taken measure into ensuring that the person that perpetrated this killing is taken into book.
The students will not have none of that. They question the disposition of the state government. The police is also promising to investigate the incident.
It's a painful thing. We sympathize and empathize with you. And we assure you that investigation is ongoing. And that particular culprit, as we are speaking now, is under detention in our custody. We will keep you informed of developments as they unfold. We urge you to remain calm.
The sad incident, which occurred at about 8 p.m. on March 19th, is coming at a time when the senior secondary school year 3 students are preparing for their examinations. A prompt resolution of the issue will prevent a total breakdown of law and order. Well, we now have more about Dr. Allwell Orji, the medical doctor who jumped off the 3rd Mainland Bridge on Sunday evening. Latest information says Dr. Orji worked at the Mount Sinai Hospital in the Surulere area of Lagos State. He was alleged to be on his way to Victoria Island for a meeting with the Medical and Dental Association of Nigeria when the incident occurred. The general manager of LASEMA says the search for his body is ongoing, but it's proving a bit difficult because of the tidal waves. Our correspondent, Kelvin Obaton, tells us more.
Men of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency and other relevant agencies have been on ground coordinating their men in search for the body. No information yet on whether the body has been found or not, but the men have been going on boats, boat drivers, fishermen, local drivers we're told, have been deployed to different sections of the water, possibly to see how this body maybe flow to those areas, possibly be got out. So that's the situation right now. The search for the body is still on, and men have been deployed since morning to the different sites of the water. But we're also informed that the search continued this morning after the men walked late at night without finding the body, and that the search will continue until the body is found.
Well, former military head of state General Ibrahim Babangida believes the two-party system remains the best option for Nigerian politics. General Babangida says his long-time suggestion about the practice is gradually coming to the fore. He was speaking when he received the Strategy and Inter-Party Affairs Committee of the People's Democratic Party, chaired by Professor Jerry Ghana, at his residence in Minna, Niger State.
Captured everything that a political party should be doing. Mobilization, there will be no imposition, and so on. So it's like when we started, we wanted to know what happened in the past, why things didn't work in the past, and then how do we come to solve this problem. And this is the good thing about Nigerians, people like you, very bright, intelligent people who knew what happened and provide solutions to how to solve this problem. This has been encompassed into this, and I want to commend you and congratulate you for this very good job that you have done.
In a democracy that is going to be sustainable and will produce results, you must always allow a way in which both the party in government and the opposition can function effectively. They are all part of the political system in a democracy, so that the opposition can give a good critique of what the party in power ought to be doing that they are not doing for the benefit of society. You find that in all the older democracies, anywhere in the world, you have essentially a two-party system, one in government and one waiting to be in government. Because democracy is about choice. And choice, you have to have alternatives. So this is, we're just organizing the PDP in a very effective way so that Nigerians can now, as it were, know that they have a choice.
The Kwara State government, in collaboration with the African Nations Development Program, has concluded plans to build and distribute 5,000 houses to people of the state who cannot afford it, as a measure of reducing the housing needs of the people. The free two-bedroom bungalows, which will be built across the 3 senatorial zones of the state, will be handed over to beneficiaries who are judged to be poor and lack the capability to build houses on their own.
Shelter is being given priority by the Kwara State government, as it is working with the African Development Program, the ANDP, to build and provide 5,000 two-bedroom flat units to the needy. Laying the foundation for the 520 units to be located at Ajashekpo in Kwara, South Senatorial District, the state governor, Abdul Fattah Ahmed, assured of the readiness of his government to cater for the housing needs of the people.
The most stirring news is that the housing units will be allocated to low-income earners free of charge. Furthermore, I'm pleased to inform you that the lands on which these buildings will be erected have been identified and acquisition process is ongoing. There is no doubt that this will bring great security to the beneficiaries. Ultimately, new towns will be created, which will enhance the social economic conditions of beneficiary communities.
The representative of the African Director General of the African Nations Development Program says the body has plans to build houses for the poor across the country, adding that Kwara State is the second to key into the program after Cross River State.
But the innate concern of the NDP is to alleviate the plight of the poor in the society and attempting to put an end to the grinding poverty they face daily. Based on the circumstances in which they have found themselves and the less and less resources available to governments, it is obvious that the various governments at all levels in Africa, particularly in Nigeria, cannot provide everything for the people.
As the people of the state await the completion of the first phase of the 5,000 housing units, the criteria to be used is eagerly being awaited in order to benefit from the free houses to be given by the state government.
When news across Nigeria returns, the federal government is to reimburse Borno State for rehabilitating federal projects. We'll have that in a moment. Please stay with us.